Hello, spooky friends, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with the Scaryish Podcast.
Woo!
I'm Robin Grace, this is Adam Diaz,
Hello.
And today we are going to be sharing your homegrown horrors that you guys send to us with the rest of our amazing friends.
Right on. So a homegrown horror, in case you were wondering, is a story, like Robin has said, that you have sent to us. It could be your story, a friend, a family member, pretty much a story that you know intimately, you know the details of, and you want to send our way. That story can be scary, spooky, coincidental, true crime, horrific. If you were alive in 1816, I'd definitely like to hear about what that year was like, or 1874. If you have any feedback on any of the topics that we have, I know we had some really good feedback on Robin's topic today. People were really excited that we were talking about something from that region. We certainly want to hear about it. So folks, if they have stuff like that they want to send in, Robin, where can they send it?
You can send it to our email, storytime@scaryish.com, or just reach out to us at any of our social media outlets. We even have a website, scaryish.com. There's a contact us page. You guys can fill that whole form out and get it to us that way.
Indeed. So those are the ways you can reach out to us if you would like to. We would certainly like to hear your story. So we have 3 this evening. We have 2 regular size ones and one that's extra long. I have split it in half. Robin's going to have one half. I'm going to have the other. So I figure what we can do is I can read one. You can read the first half of the super long email. Then I can read the second half of the super long email. Then you can read your other one. How's that sound?
I didn't even understand what you just said.
Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. So I'm going to go first.
There's too much feedback on the sound causing echo. I don't know what's causing the echo. I don't know.
I don't know what an echo would be caused from feedback. So you can vamp while I try and fix this.
All right. I don't know what's doing it.
That's vamping, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say because I don't have any. All I know is I have people over here saying there's lots of echo.
The camera's audio is on. That's what's going on. There's no feedback. It's just the camera's audio is on. Okay. How's it sound now? I love Robin's wonderful vamping of not speaking. All right, I'm going to mark that so I can pull that out of the show. I don't know why the camera's audio just randomly decides to turn on. It's like, I don't know why I bother testing these things. Also, it looks like the audio is really, really fucking loud. So if you want to vamp, I can try and fix that too.
Okay. Well, the audio got fixed since you turned off the camera stuff, so that's good.
The echo got fixed, yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
It's because it carried over our live show settings from when we do video games.
Oh, we use the camera?
We don't at all. It just blended 2 scenes together for some reason, and now it should be fixed.
Interesting.
So hopefully our audio isn't blowing out your eardrums now, because it has been it's been reduced by 10 decibels because it was definitely very, very loud.
Cool.
So fun stuff. Let me mark that again. Maybe it'll let me. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, cool. So I'm going to move into my first email of the show, and this one's subject is insert catchy title here, and then in parentheses, you can read this on the pod. It starts out like this. Hi, Adam and Robin.
Hello.
Hello. Last night I woke up to go pee and get a drink. Whenever I wake up in the middle of the night, I make it a point to not check the time so I don't scare myself if it happens to be 3 a.m. After I did my business, I walked to the kitchen and turned the light on so I could get some water. I was holding the ice cube tray when the power went out. I immediately dropped the tray, sending ice flying everywhere, and sprinted to my bedroom. I flung myself on top of my peacefully sleeping boyfriend in a full-blown panic because fuck the dark and almost broke his legs. My phone was lit up, as it does when removed from a power source, showing me it was 3:14 a.m. That's hilarious.
I think it's funny. The thing that just trips me up most is the fact that they were holding an ice cube tray.
Right.
Because I just can't even imagine having to use ice cube trays.
I haven't used one since like my second or third apartment, I think. I've always had a fridge that makes them for me at this point.
Yeah. I freeze our pesto, but I put them in nice little silicone little chocolate shapes. So like I have snowmen, so I shape them like little snowman cubes. But ice cubes, that's so crazy that's something that's like a thing.
Well, so bougie, Robin, judging everyone that uses ice cube trays out there. All right. It goes on to say, my boyfriend is one of those lucky people who can fall asleep almost immediately, so he was knocked back out. As I sat there half laughing at myself for being a 24-year-old woman who's terrified of the dark and half crying because, again, fuck the darkness, I see a blue light in the living room. I knew the power hadn't come back on because our box fan was still off. Hashtag team fan. As I looked at it, it suddenly got brighter, so I noped under the covers. I knew it couldn't have been a car's headlights because they would have had to have driven by my ground floor bedroom window, so I would have heard it. Could it have been scary murder robbers with flashlights? Maybe an alien spaceship beaming its light in to abduct us? An obnoxiously bright, ghosty orb? Let me know what you guys think. I'm open to any possibility, and they all seem creepy. Love the podcast and all you guys do. Thanks for being so awesome, Chelsea.
Thank you. So your lights could be out in your house, but there could be lights on in other places that are shining in. Literally across the street, the lights could still be on, you know?
It could be a floating jellyfish that has some sort of bioluminescence that can float in the air instead of the water. That's where my head went to immediately. Don't ask me why, but that's just what I thought. So it's really hard to tell without being there. I'm going to go ahead and guess there was some sort of light source that kicked on. I don't know, maybe inside your own house. I think you'd know your like appliances and stuff better than I would because the power went out, and it's like displaying the fact that there's no battery or whatever.
Yeah, or I mean, things that run on batteries will still be on, and so it's just brighter than everything else because everything else is off.
Yeah, there's plenty of things it could have been, but without knowing the layout of your home and the composition of the room and what's in it, it's kind of hard to speculate. So I'm gonna go with flying glowing jellyfish.
Okay.
So that's what I got for you.
Flying spaghetti monster.
Flying spaghetti monster. Thank you so much for sending that in. We appreciate it. And hopefully you can let us know what it was if you ever figure it out. All right. That was the first one. A little bit rocky. I tested this damn thing 10 friggin' times before we got going because I am using a different laptop to read off of today. If you want to know what the rest of my shirt says, I can lift it up for you. Aliens and Ghosts and Demons and Cryptids and True Crime and Scaryish. It's one of our new designs.
Yeah.
So if you would like to get that, you can head on over to which store?
It's on Teespring. So I'm sure there's a link on our website to our Teespring store, and it's on there.
Glitch just actually used the command !merch, which brings up a link to our website, which will show you the 3 different stores we have. One is Streamlabs, one is Teespring, and one is Robin's Kawaii Corner. So if you folks are in the Twitch channel, you can actually type in !commands, and it should bring up a list of things that you can do. Those are brand new for the stream as of this week, as was the intro fighters, which I hope you folks enjoyed. All you have to do to get your little fighter guy fighting in the title card is just start chatting. That's it. There's some instructions on how you can try and get like specific emotes to represent you. We still haven't figured out how to do that, or join teams, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know how that works specifically, but I thought it was really fun. We watched a stream the other night where they were all fighting each other, so we hope you all enjoyed that.
Also, shout out to Laura Ann for subscribing. Thank you.
It says, woo, hashtag this pod ducks.
6 months in a row.
It's pretty good. I need to get the notifications up on that screen, so I'll slide this over to you so you can read some of the Twitch chat while I do that.
All right, so Perlar says, my weekend was crazy, but I have another story to send in. Woo! Send it to us. We love your stories. We've been getting a few new stories in, which is awesome, which means we can keep doing these Storytime episodes, which is super important to us. We also, if you folks did not know, do streams on Saturdays as well. We just played a little bit of the Telltale Walking Dead this past weekend. We're going to be watching a movie. I really want to watch Frighteners. Hopefully it's on Amazon Prime.
We still haven't checked to see if it's on Amazon Prime, but we're really hoping.
Yeah, we're really hoping it is. I'm Beef Trainer was asking about the characters fighting on the screen. It's super cool that we can do that now. It's pretty neat. I'm so glad everybody kind of enjoyed the fighting at the beginning. That's pretty neat. Sorry, I'm scrolling through to try and read.
Shout out to Mondo Alba, who just cheered 400 bits and became the new stream boss. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. If you're watching on our page, by the way, like on a mobile device, I don't actually think it'll work for a mobile device, but if you're able to see leaderboards on our twitch.tv/Scaryish Podcast page, we have a new leaderboard that'll show the leader in bits for the session, I think. Session, month, and all-time, or just session and all-time, one of those. And then also for subs. So I think longest streak will start to populate as people renew their subs. and the leader for the most gifted subs, which I think is right now 52DZ, and second is Meadows. So thank you so much to all those folks, and we're happy to have some new stuff on the stream. So I'm going to move this over to me.
Boop, boop, boop. Lots of people saying they need that shirt. I'm glad you guys like that shirt. I think
She
it's really
was so
cute.
happy about this shirt.
Squidward's Poppy says, this sticker is so cute, and it's the little Why Though ghost. Merlin Valor says, it's on Prime to rent. We need, in order to do watch parties, we need it to be in Amazon Prime Now option. So something that's or Prime Video option, something that's included with Prime Video, because that the only people that can watch the watch parties are people with Prime, Amazon Prime, so that they can watch Prime Video with us. So if we rent it, not everybody can watch it because Twitch is weird and annoying, and I hate it.
It's more like Amazon is weird.
Yeah.
They just have weird rules on what you can stream. All right. Over there on YouTube, Awkward Arse Plays is here. Yesenia is also here along with Emily and Christina. It's nice to see all you folks trickling in. Everyone's like, how are you all doing? It seems like everyone's doing well. Vivian says, what's up, bitches? Which I support. Just scrolling through here. Just
happy early birthday to Glitch, too.
Happy early birthday, Glitch. Is it today or is it tomorrow? It's the 10th, right? Yeah, it's the 10th. So happy early birthday. You gave Perlar their shout out for subscribing, right?
No, it was a minute ago.
Perlar has resubscribed for the 3rd month in a row. ASB Bunny has resubscribed for the 11th month. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys.
Absolutely awesome.
It's just so cool.
And if you folks do want to know where all our merch is, you can do exclamation point merch.
Merch or store.
Or store.
Either works.
And and it'll pop up stuff. So that is super cool that we can do that now.
Emily says, Major Pain is a great movie. LMAO. I love that movie.
Let's see.
Emily says, Robin and Adam looking adorbs. Christina asked if I got my hair cut. I did. I think a week and a half ago at this point. So I just left it long on top, but took the sides down so it's not going to start me on fire in this Las Vegas heat.
Laura Ann asks what we're drinking tonight. I have milk tea that I just made.
I was hoping for rum and Coke. We don't have any rum, so it's
whoa. What is that stuff on the
Fireball
bottom?
And Coke, and if you can see,
Why
it almost looks like
it?
It almost looks like a black and tan, because it all settles at the bottom. I did mix it. It was perfectly mixed when I brought it up here, so I'm gonna have to find something to stir it.
Oh, you have a sword, don't you?
Yeah, we use this sword, which is a letter opener, for our mixed drinks occasionally. So I'll continue that wonderful tradition. And hopefully not catch COVID from it. Mondo Alba just donated another 400 bits, bringing their health point total back up to 1,000. Oh God, I am like my last time drinking Fireball was a super
it's like
drunken
a syrup,
fucking
and it kind of
mess.
just goes to the bottom, which is so gross. Squidward's Poppy asks what the green purple painting is behind me. My sister actually painted it. She's doing a whole bunch of different paintings, and this was one of my favorite ones, so I grabbed it from her. She'd made a couple more that I was like, oh man, I really want them because they're very galaxy looking and I think they're so cool.
I don't know about you folks, but I have really had the urge lately to watch some Bob Ross. I love me some Bob Ross. I haven't seen Bob Ross since I was younger, and we saw a Try Guy video where they were all trying to do a video or a painting along with Bob Ross.
I love Eugene. He's so talented.
And just watching it, I was like, man, I fucking love Bob Ross. Vivian over there on YouTube says, Bonk is a game I created where you hit a balloon making sure it doesn't hit the ground, but each time you hit the balloon, you say bonk, and it's a grand old time. I've played that game before, but I've never said bonk while I do it.
Mondo Ava says, happy little trees. And Glitch says, happy little clouds. Everyone loves Bob Ross. Cat Beatrix says, love Bob Ross.
Christina says, Robin, you are truly adorable. Emily said 69% with some shades on their face.
ASB Bunny says, I have a 4-hour drive ahead of me.
Oof.
Wonder if anyone can guess what I'll be listening to. Hopefully it's us. Thank you so much.
Adventure Zone.
I
love Adventure Zone.
All right.
We hope it's us, though.
Should I read? Oh, Fancy Iguana redeemed drink. You already drank?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
I'll drink some to you.
I'm just not looking forward to this Firehouse subs.
This is still really hot.
Yeah, it was fucking scalding hot when she handed it to me and didn't warn me.
Because I could have put more tea into it. When I poured it out of the pot, it was still boiling, and I poured it straight into the mug.
Like, I know that. I don't know what you're doing down there. We were 2 minutes late. That actually isn't bad. Vivian says, question of the week. If all of a sudden there was a tornado, what would your first instinct or reaction be? We just watched the opening to Twister like 5 nights ago. So
yeah.
I
Grab the dog.
Personally would freeze in fear and shock for a good 2 minutes before freaking out completely. I've been in a few tornado warnings that wound up not like directly hitting our house or anything. My first instinct was always grab the pets, go to the basement. And I think that would still be the case, except we don't have a basement. So it'd probably be grab the pets and say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
We don't have a basement. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true. Well, okay, so I don't think Nevada gets tornadoes, really. We get dirt devils or whatever they're called. Like
just dust-nados.
Yeah.
Someone look up when the last tornado was in Las Vegas.
I don't think there was a...
Emily said I would kidnap my dog and lay down with it in my basement.
Perlar says, my PJ pants say happy little trees. I'll post a pic in Discord later.
That's awesome.
Laura Ann says, my mom is obsessed with the movie Twister. It's one of my favorite movies.
Such a good movie.
It is such a good movie.
Jay Valor says, question, Adam, how's work going? First month almost done, right? It is going pretty well. We had someone new start today, so I'm no longer the newest person on the team. And I've learned a lot, and I feel like I'm getting better. But occasionally I'll get to one thing. I'm like cruising through a few things, and I'll get to one thing like, oh man, I'm really doing well today. And it's like 2 hours of being stuck on the same thing and doing a bunch of research. And it's, I know it happens, and they've already told me like, yeah, that's just what the job is. But it's just weird feeling like I'm being super productive. Then all of a sudden you spend 2 hours in a single ticket, and I'm like, damn it. But it's going well. Very happy.
Let's see. Bob says, grab the pets and go to a windowless room. Cat Beatrix says, I only know how to handle earthquakes. Even the Fancy Iguana says, my mom is also obsessed with the movie Twister. I Want to Dinner says, we have a new system in our department now. Makes a bing bong sound. Every time a new order drops in, a coworker actually says bing bong every time it sounds.
That's awesome.
All well and good, except the last time she mimicked it, she had forgotten she was talking to a customer on the phone. When we were in Japan, we were in Kyoto waiting to go see all the deer, and there was a door that just kept making that bing bong sound.
Bing bong.
And so every time it kept opening, we just kept saying, oh my God. And I swear.
We kept doing it everywhere we went after that for like 2 days too.
Yeah.
Emily says, happy early birthday, Glitch. Jay Valor says, black and tan are so good.
Glitch says, we get lots of tornadoes. Want me to send y'all some with DQ steak fingers?
I'll take the DQ steak fingers, but I'll pass on the tornado. They definitely don't have them by us. I checked. Vivian says, for my birthday, my dad got me a Bob Ross book. It's pretty awesome.
Aw, cute. I'm Beef Trainer says, I'm tornado phobic as a result of having witnessed my parents sitting on the porch of our house watching a tornado come through that uprooted our apple tree in the front yard when I was 2.
Wow.
That's terrifying.
Stay inside, folks. Emily says, happy little mistakes.
Boo, boo, boo. Cappy says, I don't know how to handle earthquakes. Once I thought there was a big truck in the building. Another time I thought I have a rumbly in my tumbly. How have I survived?
That's funny.
Everyone's asking about steak fingers. I think it's just a regional thing. Not everyone gets steak fingers at DQ. We don't get the steak fingers. Texas is special with their steak fingers.
Vivian says, apparently, according to the internet, which never lies, no tornado has ever touched down in Las Vegas. Good research. That is awesome to know. I feel so much safe. So much safe. I feel so much safe now. All right.
ASB Bunny says, I know it doesn't matter much here, but I'm super happy to say that I got a new boyfriend. Already told him about you guys.
Aw.
And then I'm Beef Trainer says, if he doesn't listen to Scaryish, he ain't really worth it.
Wow. Very happy for you. The last thing I'll read is Jay Valor saying, Adam, I have to rewrite high school curriculum. Slow days at work too. No summer for teachers. Womp womp. Ain't that the truth? My cousin's a teacher, and we're really trying to convince her during the summer to come out here and just stay with us, but she still has so much stuff to do. All right. So this new setup's not working too shabby. I will say, though, I'm not getting a viewer count for YouTube or Twitch, so I'm just going to imagine there is 800,000 of you and say thank you all for joining us.
Oh, I wish.
That'd be so fucking crazy.
All right, I'm going to go to my little email here. I don't know which one I should start first.
The long one, like I had mentioned, because
okay,
you have half
I told
of
you
it.
I didn't register anything that you said.
You have half of it, so you'll read your half.
Okay.
Then you'll stop. We'll do commercial break. It might not be an actual commercial break for the stream. It might. I don't know. It's up to Robin, basically, and whether or not she has to pee. Fuck it. Hashtag fuck it. And then I'll do mine.
All right. Cool. So this next email that I'm going to read is titled Spooky Dreams. And
Interesting.
It goes like this. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Aslan. Aislynnn.
The lion from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
And that's Aslan.
Oh,
isn't
sorry.
it?
Aslan.
Aslan. Isn't his name Aslan?
I'm pretty sure it's Aslan.
Aslan. Boom. Okay.
I remember reading that book when I was like 7 and being so confused when that stupid thing died. I was like,
okay,
what the fuck is happening right now?
I was confused because I didn't learn that it was like a whole...
An allegory for Jesus.
Yeah, I had no idea. Okay, anyway. Yeah, until I was like an adult. Anyway, going on. I just recently started listening to the podcast on Spotify. There's so many episodes for me to catch up on.
Shout out to Spotify.
There are a lot of episodes for you to catch up on. But I got inspired. You can't even see my
oh no,
gun
she
fingers.
finger guns.
But
there's fireball in the room, which means I have to drink now.
But I got inspired by the homegrown horror stories to send in my own spooky dreams that have messed with me over the last few years. Please feel free to read this on the podcast. Here it is.
We shall.
My first ever experience with sleep paralysis-like dreams was about 2 years ago, not long after I moved in with my dad. I'd always had really creepy and sometimes fucked up nightmares in this house, but never when I lived with my mom in other homes. That being said, I totally think that certain places are more... the energy is more open
energy
to
is
that.
Different.
Yeah, and so I know I had a cousin who in one house would have horrible dreams. At least I don't know if it's my mind making this up or if she actually told me this, but they had horrible dreams in one house, but wouldn't in a different house. And so some homes just have this like portal of energy, I think, that you kind of get bad vibes when you're there. There are places that I've been to where I could not get comfortable and I just could not sleep because it wasn't a comfortable place for me to be. Certain homes that I've slept in, like apartments that I've had horrible nightmares. And then you just go to this other place and it's completely different and you never do.
Right. So, I've had horrible nightmares in a few places. Yeah, I always wonder though, like, is it the place itself that has bad energy or is like the veil just thin right there? You know what I mean? Yeah. So like certain things, I don't know. That's just me being creepy in my brain. I've woken up out of a horrible nightmare and not known where the hell I was because I was so like terrified from the nightmare one time in Canada. And after that, I never wanted to be in that cabin again because there's like 6 or 7 cabins to pick from. And that was when I was like, yeah, let's do a different cabin next year. I was like, fuck that. And I never slept in that bed again because it had like 8 beds and we only had 6 people. So I was like, I'm taking one of the other empty beds. I'm not sleeping in that bed.
All right. Continuing on. So I truly believe it's the house. It's my dad's fault for fucking with the Ouija board that one time when he was a teen. The poor dad's just like, well, I can't do anything about it. That's how it is. My room at my dad's is in the unfinished and wonderfully cold and spooky basement. Well, that's your problem. That's where all the nightmares live. I mean,
that's where like the coolness lives too, but unfortunately also the spiders.
So, which is a cardinal sin, I know. Anyway, in this first dream, I was laying in my bed. My room looked exactly the same. Bed in the corner, doorless closet at the foot of my bed, dresser to the left, laundry bin at the corner of my bed where I had left it. My dream locations had never exactly replicated real places before, so that was interesting. It was dark, but the darkness seemed enhanced. Darkness squared, you might say.
Wow. Darkness times darkness.
I started to feel really creeped out, so I tried to get up. That's when I realized I was frozen. I started panicking, but all my fearful thoughts stopped when my bottom left dresser drawer opened.
Why would your fearful thoughts stop then?
I stared at it in blank-minded fear as a 7-foot-tall, shadowy figure with white eyes jumped out of the drawer. It turned and bolted out of the room. That I would burn that dresser when I woke up, right? When I went upstairs that morning, the closet in the living room that is always closed had been left wide open. To this day, I'm still convinced that dude had come from the closet. I don't know. Our cat used to open the drawers and pull clothes out of it.
She would literally just open it with her paw and then just start scooping shit out of it like, fuck your clothes.
So you would just come home and there'd be a pile of clothes on the floor.
She wouldn't even go in there and sleep or anything like that. She was just doing it to be a dick.
And that's what I thought of when I was reading, like, the drawer just opened. I was like, maybe it's the cat pulling it out. Nope, it's not. All right, continuing on. Fun fact, when I was around 4, I made my dad take the doors off my closet because having them on scared me so much. Them being open or closed made no difference for me. A closet with doors is a cursed one.
Wow. We're looking at a closet behind the camera right now, and it has no doors.
It has no. I don't think our closet doesn't have doors either.
Guest room does.
The guest room does have doors, but I don't have to sleep in there. It has the demon door.
I have to sleep in there because Robin is doing homework and leaving the light on until 6 a.m. nowadays. I'm just like, I can't. And the fans turn low, and I'm like, I just can't sleep like this. It's too awful.
All right, so my second dream wasn't too long after. There's a room across from mine that was empty at the time. In my dream, I was floating in the center of the room. My legs were partially bent, and so were my stretched out arms. I was slowly tilting forward, moving in a way that would eventually have me upside down and facing behind me. That's terrifying. I could feel...
Sounds like you were going to be, and pardon my French, face down, ass up.
Oh my God. I could feel an ominous presence at my back and began freaking out. Sometime during my panic, I realized I was dreaming and began aggressively shouting at myself to move. I was trying desperately to move my legs or arms or something. Eventually, I felt my leg move a few inches. The most unsettling part, however, was that my leg didn't move in my dream. I so vividly felt the movement but didn't see any motion to accompany it. Then I woke up. I leapt out of bed and turned on my lights. I then stayed up for about 2 hours before going back to sleep. The funny thing about feeling like you're moving but not actually moving in your dream is usually for me it's like I'm moving in my dream and then I wake up and my leg is in the air. You know, have you ever had that?
Yeah, I've had you wake up and then just start like punching me.
Oh yeah, I've punched you. I've punched a lot of boyfriends in the face in my sleep, okay?
We've talked about this multiple times, but it honestly happens a lot. It's not like I'm just bringing up a single incident. Like, if she is in motion, or like sometimes she'll be in an argument. So like I'll be sleeping and then I get woken up here being like, "Fuck you."
No, I don't. You're lying.
It's like her saying stuff, and I'll ask you. I'll be like, "What was that?" And you'll be like, "We're fighting in my dream."
No,
and then you go back to sleep.
I've never said that.
Dead serious. You've done it at least 3 times I can remember in this house, where it's like maybe it's not "fuck you," but it's always something like mean or like vicious. It's like, "I'm leaving," and I'm just like, "What is she talking about?" And just wakes me up. I'm like, "What's going on?" She's like, "You cheated on me in my dreams." And then she goes back. She rolls over angrily and goes back to sleep.
I've had where I've woken up sobbing because I've been crying in my dream and I just wake up and I'm just crying. It's really, really strange that our bodies do that, but it happens a lot to me where whatever's going on in my dream, if I'm running or something like that, my legs will start kicking or my arms will start flailing. Like maybe I'm playing baseball and my arms just chucked forward. I've had dreams where I've done kung fu and hit lots of people in real life.
I know kung fu.
But yeah, it happens. So, continuing on. In my next dream, a few months later, I was back in my room. I can't remember what I was doing, but I do remember that I was able to move freely, and my dream room door had a big frosted glass window, like the ones sometimes in bathrooms that help with privacy. I don't like that look. When you have a door in your bathroom, like say you have a water closet, and you have that frosted glass window.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a little weird because you can still see that there's someone in. It's just like, naughty.
I saw your outline taking a shit. Nice.
They render everything on the other side down to a blur of colors and a vague shape. Awful. Yeah, I agree. Awful. I heard footsteps go up the stairs, and I figured that it was just the dream version of the family friend that had moved in to live in the room next to mine. But as soon as the footsteps ended, I was overcome with the feeling that when I heard footsteps coming downstairs, it wouldn't be the family friend anymore. I came to the realization that I was dreaming. I began biting my cheeks, pinching myself, and slapping my arms while chanting in my head, because I couldn't speak, "Wake up, wake up. It's a dream and I need you to wake up." But unlike in other dreams, it didn't work. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
This dream marked the last ever nightmare with demonic presences. This dream marked the last ever nightmare with demonic presences I had where I could move. All my other less scary but still scary dreams I had used the pinching tactic to wake up. My brain decided to take away my right to dream movement for the super awful dreams. Thanks for that. You just
blame your brain.
Blame your brain. Back to the dream. I wasn't waking up, and I was starting to panic, wondering, what if I'm stuck here? What if I die and don't wake up?
Wow.
I tried to calm... That's just such a morbid thought, right?
It is. Scary, too.
I tried to calm down, figuring that if there actually was something dangerous in my dreams, that fear would only make it stronger. That resolve crumbled pretty quickly, though, as I could hear descending footsteps. I started stomping and jumping and pinching myself. Then I saw a blur of gray and black walk past the window, and my only thought was, fuck, fuck, fuck. Suddenly, inside my room, right in front of the door, was a 6-foot-tall woman in gray. She looked like she was decaying, some pieces of flesh missing to reveal shriveled muscle and or maggots. Fucking gross. Her face was fucked. Oh, God. But I can't remember what way specifically, so that word shall be a suitable description replacement. I backed up and sat on my bed, staring at her while she stared back, neither of us moving. Then I snapped out of it, pulled my shirt up over my face, curled into the fetal position, and resumed my wake-up chanting until I finally awoke. It took me a while to fall back asleep again.
That's pretty friggin' intense.
That's super scary. I have had dreams where I don't want to lift the blanket over my head because I'm just scared that something will be there.
You will be safe unless it is Rocky Mountain locusts, which, as we all now know, will eat through that blanket in mere moments.
Oh my God, I cannot believe that. That's absolutely insane. But yeah.
That's pretty good. That was half of the email.
Yeah.
The other half is to come after this commercial break. But are we going to do a commercial break on Twitch?
We actually are?
Okay, well, I have to get it all set up over there because it doesn't actually work from the Stream Deck, which is unfortunate. That sucks big Stream Deck.
Wow.
Damn it. Vamp a little bit, dog. Jesus, help me out here.
Sorry.
Just gets on her fucking phone.
I have a new Kickstarter. It's not Scaryish. It's my own personal art Kickstarter. If you guys want to check it out,
is the one named
it's a Sailor Moon Kickstarter for hard enamel pins. I'm really excited. It's my first super complex design. Talking to the manufacturers has been a nightmare. Trying to get it done. But I'm really, really, really excited. If you folks want to check it out, it'd be great.
All right. I'm going to take this commercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to read your stream chat. So here we go. Some of you might not get this. You're just going to see us sitting around farting around. So some of you will, though. Here we go. All right. It says we're commercialing right now. It's giving us a countdown. I wonder who can still see us and hear us. So we got to wait for the shout out. Dre subscribed.
Thank you so much, Glitch, for posting the link to the Kickstarter.
Can't hear you right now.
Are you sure? Some
They're
people
in commercial
can, right?
break. Fritzo Trick says didn't work.
Yeah, see, some people can still see us.
Actually, Faison says 2 for 2, no ads. No ads for I Am Beef Trainer. 52DZ says, I got an ad.
Some people get
ads. Says, no commercials.
Know.
I think it's about 50%. I think it's based off of when you join the stream, whether or not you get an ad. So, I mean, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I'm pretty sure no one on YouTube ever gets an ad. So there's that. So, good stuff.
Sorry, I'm thirsty.
I love that mug.
I do love this mug. It's very, you can't see it.
I meant your face.
I don't think you guys can see it. Oh, I see.
All right, I'm going to scroll up and see what you folks had to say over there in the YouTubes. Wait, do you have your stream chat or no?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the other thing about trying to watch viewer numbers is they're all over the damn place. Sometimes Twitch is consistent, but like Emily says, with I think like 40 seconds between it, there was 8 people in YouTube, then 1. And it's like, no, they're all still there. Scrolling a little bit more. Emily says, I never got nightmares.
This mug is already cracked.
It's a bummer.
That is a bummer.
Emily says, I never got nightmares after my grandmother, I didn't know what she was doing at the time, brought a gallon of holy water and sprayed my whole house. It was wet for 2 days. We stayed with her, LOL. Yeah, I imagine if you're going to spray your house with 2 gallons of holy water, you wouldn't get nightmares after that. My grandmother could feel a demonic presence around our house, sent in a story about it. Vivian says, there were about 12 tornadoes in Ohio just in 2018 alone. I think that's like kind of low, actually. But I know it's like not exactly Tornado Alley.
I'm Beef Trainer says, enjoying a drink with you guys. I'm having a White Claw, a ruby grapefruit White Claw. Gross. I was contemplating grabbing a White Claw too, but I had too much in my hands.
I did the drinking during the story that Perlar and Laura Ann tossed out because I could, but there were 2 drinks if you would like to take 2 sips of your tea. Jay Valor said, face down, ass up with the pretzel butt. Emily said, I had a tornado around my house about 2 months ago. The Easter Sunday tornadoes. That's scary. Emily says, my dad cussed out my mom because he had a dream of her cheating on him. He knew it was a dream, but he was still mad.
I do that too. I know it's a dream, but it's just like,
she wakes up, she's like,
hate you,
you're
slut.
A skanky skank. You're a fucking slut. I'm like, I didn't do anything. I've never done anything. I'm not going to do anything. Stop blaming me for Dream Adam, because your Dream Adam is a douchebag.
I'm What's Dana says, I'm drinking Red's Hard Apple Ale. That stuff's pretty good. Reds?
Yeah, I like Reds.
Their commercials are cheesy, though.
Christina Vasquez says, one time I was fighting in my sleep, and I headbutt the thing I was fighting. Unfortunately, I woke up by headbutting my wall, which my bed is against. That sounds so painful. Hopefully it was drywall and you didn't, like, hit a stud.
Cat Beatrix says, I had a virtual mixer with my future classmates, and in the icebreaker groups, I tested everyone whether they like scary movies. No one. It will be a lonely 2 years.
Say boo.
Boo.
Vivian said, I'm sorry, but that is hilarious. Scrolling a little bit more. Emily says, an ad equals 1 penny. Legitimately, I'm pretty sure that's the conversion rate.
ASB Bunny says, you're not lonely with us around. I'm always on the Discord if you want to chat scary stuff.
Cat Beatrix says, wait, I have an ad blocker. Is that why? I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe.
Merlin Valor said, when I started teaching, I knew my director wasn't my biggest fan. At a Halloween special in the park, she was there. We've been awesome ever since.
That's cool.
Horror brings us all together.
Indeed. Vivian said to Christina, I hope you won the fight. And Vivian says, I think I won. Haha. All right. I am caught up on my YouTube chitter chatter.
Let's see.
Do we have a Dre there shout out for resubscribing? I think you did, right? If not, Dre, thank you for resubscribing for the 9th month. Dre.
Thank you so much, Glitch, for posting the link to my Kickstarter. I'm very, 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 very excited. It launches on the 15th.
She's done so much work on this, y'all.
I've done a lot of work on it. Lots of talking to manufacturers and trying to get the designs done. It's really complicated. They're glittery, cute. I'm super excited. If you guys like Sailor Moon, hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, you sign up for notifications just because. I mean, just because. You don't have to, if you don't end up not liking it, then you don't have to back it, but set up notifications and see if you do.
Back it, y'all. Just back it. She's done a ton of work. She's picked out these colors. She was looking through a color swatch. She has, like, each color swatch has, like, 5 colors on it, on the front and the back, and there's, like, at least 100 of those fucking things in this ring she has to pick out perfect skin tone, perfect outline, perfect hair color.
It's like 300
perfect
pages.
bows. Like, she went through so much stuff just for each pin, and I think she has designs for how many? 5?
I have 7.
She has designs for 7
I have
pins.
8 designs, but I only have 7 as part of the Kickstarter for now. And then if more people, like, I get more support and more stuff, then I'll add more designs. But right now I only have 7.
Stretch goals,
yeah,
stuff
stretch
like.
goals.
Let's get to the stretch goals. Y'all.
Well, they're all stretch goals except for Sailor Moon. So.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. Fitzatrick says, I had the strep dream story. That dream I think is so fucking funny.
That was last week, right?
2 weeks ago?
It was recently,
where
for
it was
sure.
just like, you have strep.
The dream came in and it was like, enjoy strep. That's fucked up.
Frizzatrix says the Oprah strep demon is especially focused on me. Isn't it like if you get strep enough times, they just take out your tonsils or something?
I don't know. I know you can get your tonsils taken out for sure. I don't know if strep is the thing or if they just wind up getting infected or I don't know. I don't even know if I have tonsils. They might have been taken out when I was young and I never knew it. So who knows?
I've never done it. And hopefully
she's never done tonsils before.
And hopefully those are that's your appendix. I haven't had that taken out either. I've never taken any of those things out. I've never really had a surgery where something's had to be removed. Just my heart because I'm heartless.
Wow. I've had wisdom teeth taken out.
Captain Fake Eye says, guys, I'm moving to Pennsylvania in like 2 weeks. So nervous and excited. That is so cool. Never been to Pennsylvania. I think that'd be really
been
cool
there
place.
One time, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It reminded me of where I grew up. My dad bought a car there and we drove it home, which was like a 12-hour drive. It was nice.
That's pretty good. Squidward's Poppy says, I'm still at work. Y'all make me want to drink. I'm the only one at the office though, so I can at least watch. Nice.
Emily says, I thought that I dreamed of me beating my ex's ass, not a dream that I thought that I dreamed of me beating my ex's ass. Not a dream. I actually did it. Interesting. That sounds like a story. Christina says, thank you. It was drywall, and I didn't hit it hard enough to make a hole in the wall. That's good.
I don't think I've ever hit a wall hard enough to put a hole in it. I've opened a door or fallen into a door and it like slammed into the wall and made a hole.
Drywall is pretty fucking weak. You could definitely put a hole in it, but you just don't know where the studs are, and if you hit a stud, your wrist is going to pay the price.
Really?
Yeah, you'll dent the drywall, but you won't hurt that stud at all.
I'm Beef Turner says, I got mad at I'm What's for Dinner when he was dreaming about a girl with made-up eyes and a nice-looking butt, and he described a female that was in a movie he and I had just watched earlier that night.
Wow.
It was very fucking funny. Adam and I are always just like, man, that guy or that girl is very pretty.
We very rarely disagree on the prettiness of human beings, so... Jay Valor says, Adam, do you play Dead by Daylight? I do not. I'm not good at it. I sometimes watch Angry Pug, who plays it. He was one of my favorite streamers. I haven't watched him consistently lately. He just gets really angry, which is in his name, and I'm just looking for more of a chill vibe. So
I cannot stand that dude. I'm sorry.
She doesn't like him at all.
Nope. I'm What's for Dinner says, kitten demanding my attention, so I may not type much for a bit. Kittens deserve all the love. Glitch says, I will be a backer. Moon Prison Power, motherfucker.
That's awesome. Vivian says, I'm pretty peaceful in real life, but in dreams, I will slap a bitch. That's so funny.
Ivy Trader says, we had a big fight over it. Ended up having a dream that he cheated on me, and I got even more mad.
Wow.
Hence the fight. That's so fucking funny, because I totally have dreams where I'm like, he is such a slut.
I'm so loyal and such a good person to her, and she dreams that I'm a piece of shit, and I get held accountable for it anyways. Emily says, I am only peaceful when I am waking up or falling asleep. I got detention for beating someone who bullied my friend. They did nothing about the bully, though. That is just how school goes. If you resort to violence, they blame you.
Yeah. Captain Fake Eye says, I have had a dream where my husband cheated on me. Then I woke up and was really mad at him for the whole day. He was very confused. I don't stay mad the whole day, but definitely mad while I'm still laying in bed. Actually, Faison said, yo, more Pennsylvania people.
Vivian said, I had 3 tooth surgeries and a total of 7 teeth removed. Emily says, Squirrel's Poppy is an amazing name. Jay Valor says, working from home is breakfast screwdriver, brunch mimosa, toddy teas at 2, with happy hour at 4 until ending on whiskey nightcaps. That seems pretty intense from a work for home schedule, but hey, I shouldn't knock it until I tried it. Emma says, I need braces, I got gap teeth, and get shit for it. Angry face. I mean, you can get them when you're older, too. And you can get Invisalign now. That didn't exist when I was a kid.
Yeah. I wish I could just get 1 row of teeth done, because I don't care about my... Okay, I care about my top teeth, but my bottom teeth really bother me. And you can't just have one and not the other.
Yeah, because you'll adjust your bite and it'll fuck everything up. Jay Valor says, alongside Robin's 10 a.m. margaritas. Don't forget. So, all right.
10 a.m. margaritas?
You had 10 a.m. margaritas at one point. You talked about it on the stream, so.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was you and my mom. Or maybe it was 10 p.m. margarita. It says 10 o.m., so I just assumed. O is closer to P.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 10 p.m. margaritas, maybe.
Captain Fake, I redeemed a drink. You go, Gur.
God damn it. All right. I am caught up on YouTube again, so I'm going to start reading the second half of this email. Gross. Fuck, that's gross. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just like the taste of Fireball is the taste of bad memories. So, all right, you ready?
Captain Fake Eye said, I missed why we were talking about Sailor Moon, but I'm down for it. My new Kickstarter is hard enamel pins for these cute, glittery Sailor Moon pins. Have 7 designs, have 8 designs already done, but 7 designs part of the Kickstarter because no one really cares about Sailor Pluto as much. That's the 8th one.
Wow, that's fucked up. She's not even a planet, right?
Oh no! Oh, dwarf planet.
She's a dwarf planet.
But yes, Sailor Moon.
All right.
She's the one named Sailor Moon.
She is the one named Sailor Moon. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Margaret, 'tis marked. And we're back. So I'm going to read the second half of that very long email about the dreams. Again, this is from Aslan, the lion from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm sorry if I'm making fun of your name. I just thought it was funny. I think it's a great name. Aislynn. So probably Aslan.
Aslan.
Every time I try and say it, I feel like I'm getting closer to what's in that stupid book. So, all right, I'm going to just keep going. This next dream is probably the scariest damn thing I've dreamed yet. It was about 3 months ago. In my dream, Darkness Squared was back. I was crouched at my blue laundry bin at the foot of my bed, just in front of my closet. I was digging through the clean clothes, looking for something. Eventually, I came across a frog onesie, which is not something I own. As I grabbed it, I felt the texture so vividly that I can still remember. The onesie looked both lightly matted and super friggin' fluffy, but the texture was something that I can only describe as sandpaper. If it was made into fluff, but retained every bit of its horrible texture. As I touched it, I'm just like thinking of what that could be in real life, like a Brillo pad maybe. As I touched it, a burning heat bloomed in my chest. Then I heard a super demonic sounding voice say, "Oh, did you find what I left for you? Don't worry about it. It's nothing." Midway through the sentence, the same burning heat blossomed through the front of my head. Then in dreamlike fashion, I was teleported onto my bed in the same position I had fallen asleep in. My back was to my closet, I couldn't see a thing, and I couldn't move. But I could feel this burning heat now at my back, and I knew for a fact that whatever had spoken in my mind was laying behind me. Wow, this sounds like demon spooning, and I'm not into it. I can't recall how, but I realized I was in a dream. I began my wake-up chant in my head while thoughts of utter panic swarmed in my mind. Then, from the corner of my vision, coming from where the heat was, I saw a hand start to reach over. I totally fucking called it. It's the demon spoon. It had terribly long fingers, too long for the already abnormally large hand. It was gray with weird black patches, and as it reached towards my face, I woke up. As per usual, I ran straight to my light switch and spent a while awake. The last dream I'll tell is one of the few dreams, good or bad, that I've had which features people I know. My friend group in particular. It doesn't have demons in it, but it's still something crazy enough that I feel I should share it. We are in a vehicle with an interior like a limo, but through the window the outside looked like a bus, and we were as high off the ground as buses are. There was a driver which I couldn't see. Oh no. Oh no. Immediately I'm like, this driver is going to be evil. They said there wasn't going to be a demon in this though. And a strange man sitting on the seat nearest to the driver. Out of nowhere, the dude gets up and pushes out the driver's side door. Okay, hang on, let me reread that. Out of nowhere, this dude gets up and pushes her out the driver's side door and takes over driving. My friends and I start flipping, shouting at the dude and screaming. For some reason, we were driving on the left side of the road like in England, and there were 2 lanes of oncoming traffic to our right. The dude who took over driving steers us into the far right lane, and we yell more. Luckily, no oncoming traffic came. The dude put the pedal to the metal, and we sped down the road as it began to go upwards on a hill. In my head, I'm thinking, if he doesn't stop now, we're going to go over the cliff, not too far ahead, that's just up this hill. I don't know how I knew that, but I just did. This wouldn't be a wacky dream if this guy slowed down, now would it? We go flying off this cliff, which is roughly a 300-foot drop to a lake. I reach and grasp the hand of the friend sitting next to me and squeeze it as hard as possible. We're all tossed up as far as our seatbelts allowed. Safety first, everybody. And we hit the water. That's in the email. That wasn't a quip of mine. That's why it was funny. I've never been able to open my eyes underwater, and Dream Me is no different. I close my eyes as we make impact, and the vehicle immediately fills with water. I hear the sound of glass breaking from 2 different directions, and then I'm back in the vehicle, and we're speeding up the hill. This time,
is like a
3 of my
right
friends
there.
are missing. It's just me and 2 others.
No.
So it's like it reset, but you lost people. As we careen off the cliff again, I come to the realization that we're all dead already and we're just reliving our death. This time as we make impact, I keep my eyes open. I hear the glass breaking again and see 2 windows break, the ones closest to the friends that escaped. My remaining friends and I, quote-unquote, die a few more times before waking up in the black of a car, coughing up water. The 3 friends who escaped in the front seats driving us hurriedly somewhere. Then I woke up. The weirdest part about this... The weirdest part about this, though, is that when I told my friends, the friend whose hand I grabbed in my dreams said his hand hurt.
No
We're
way.
all pretty sure it was just a super funky coincidence. That doesn't keep it from being at least a little creepy. That's all from me and my messed up brain or demons. But before I go, I just want to say that I love the podcast so much. I've always loved weird and creepy things, and you two are so dedicated to making episodes great. The research and the telling of the stories, your tangents, and your banter all make for a podcast I truly enjoy every day that I listen. I hope you found my dream as spooky and interesting as I do. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Thank you so much for sending it in.
Thank you.
I think we find it more interesting and more fascinating than you do, because I'm like trying to break down the psychology behind it.
Yeah. And
like, what could this mean?
I've had the dream where I've been driving on this road. There's a road on the island where I'm from that just is on a cliff. And that's just how you get from one end of the island to the other. And it's this curvy road along the side of the cliff. And I've had on multiple occasions these nightmares where I just fly off of it. You know, the car just either I fly out of the car, like I can't keep myself down in the car and I kind of just float off into nowhere, or fly out of the car and end up in the water or whatever. And I've had that dream so many times. It's one of my worst ones that I have over and over and over again. So I'm wondering if it means something when you have a dream like that.
I'm sure it does, and I don't have a dream book or anything. But like, it's so funny though, because as I'm reading the dream emails, I start to forget that I'm supposed to be analyzing it, because I don't really have to be, you know?
Yeah.
And then I just realize like, oh, I'm just like in the moment, like reading the dream.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know what it could be. Definitely the spooning of the demon thing, or like reaching around you, is just absolutely terrifying. I think the most interesting part for sure is the fact that after you quote unquote died, your dream reset, you know, and then there were people missing, because it almost felt a little bit like Final Destination, except that you had to replay it over and over again, which is just bizarre. It reminded me of Lucifer, actually.
Really?
Where hell is you reliving like
your worst moments or something like that.
So I don't know. It was a really creepy dream, and I'm happy that you had it and not me. So
yeah.
Thank you for sending all that in, though. We sincerely appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's look over in stream chat and see what you folks had to say.
Mermaid Key says, I love Sailor Pluto. Captain Fake Guy says Sailor Jupiter is my favorite. I don't really have a favorite. I don't know. I think Sailor Moon is too dense sometimes because she's so ditzy, and I don't know.
I've never watched a single episode of Sailor Moon, so
Sailor Moon's really good if you're like learning Japanese and you want to kind of just watch something and kind of pick up stuff, because it's for kids, so it's like basic.
Right on.
Yeah, vocabulary is pretty cool.
Emily says, I had braces once, but they ruined my teeth even more. That sucks. The dentist fucked me up. Emily said, Aslan is how you say it. I'm guessing that's how you say the name.
Yeah, Aslan.
Okay. Not how you say the stupid lion from the Lion.
That's Aslan.
That's Aslan. That's Aslan.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Aslan.
Okay. I think I got it. In regards to the story we were reading, someone said Demon Daddy or Mommy. Christina says demon spooning sounds hot as hell. That's so funny.
I'm also Darren says, are there any concerns about copyright infringement on those pins? I am trying to use all terminology that's not like copyrighted stuff, to make sure that it's not, and it's
who's gonna tell them?
And because it's shut up. And because it's like fan art design,
right?
It's not going to be exactly the same as whatever their characters are. It's not like tracing their characters or whatever.
Captain Fake Guy and Awkward Artist Plays have redeemed a drink. So here we go.
Tea.
I like how you announce it as you're about to drink it.
Squidward's Poppy says, the Hana Road on Maui. That road is absolutely awful. Hate it. Can't stand driving on that one. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine driving on that one. I think I've done that one maybe once in my lifetime as like an adult, but my parents used to do it all the time. I can't do it. Then there's like the Poly Road on Maui where I'm from, and that's the one that everybody takes all the time. That's just how you go shopping if you want to go to Costco. Wow. So like that. And
I probably would drive down a haunted road if it meant getting to Costco at the other end.
I don't think that road is haunted. The one that I am used to driving on there. It's like if you want to get to the hotels on the west side of the island from the airport, you have to take this road there, and it's along a cliff, and you're just going to see the ocean on one side the entire time.
So it's scary.
It's scary.
Also, it sounds like it's beautiful, but
it's all right. You get used to it.
Emily said in regards to the waking up multiple times after the death, they had no more extra lives. Vivian says, oh my God, have you ever moved your hand or leg to scratch an itch and you can't remember the really comfortable position you were just in and spend like a minute trying to find it again? For me, it's like I lay down and find the most instantly gratifying position. And then
stay there?
No, then I realize like, oh, I got to get up and go do something, you know? It's like, oh no, I forgot this. Then I get back to the bed and it's not nearly as comfortable as it was the first time.
Usually I lay down, the cat lays on me, and then I remember I have to get up.
Oh, that's so funny.
Laura Ann says, I'm so tired today. I napped for like 2 or 3 hours after work, but I'm still exhausted. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Being dehydrated definitely has something to do with it, I think, because I don't drink enough water and I'm always tired. I think you just need to give your cells some hydration.
Just drink water. This is crazy. Jay Valor says, a dentist near here was run over twice by his wife when he was caught with his mistress. Their twins, who I went to school with, were in the car too. Holy shit, that is so fucked up.
That's absolutely terrifying.
Emily says he kind of deserved it.
Oh my God. The Fancy Iguana says, I've died several times too. Maybe we're both dead and this is hell with the way the world is right now. Laura Ann says, it's almost 10:30 here, so next time I sleep will be bedtime. That is
makes
probably
sense.
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
A good time to go to bed. Squidward Floppy says, once I had a very scary dream. I was hiding from someone, and at the end, I was caught. But being a Virgo, I did not like that. So after I woke up, I went back to sleep so I could hide in a better place.
That's funny.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, man.
ASB Benny says, I'm going to be on the road soon, so I might miss marbles, but I'll still be watching. Cool. Have a nice drive.
Indeed. Be safe.
Laura Ann said, one time I had a dream that I got shot in the throat, and when I woke up, my throat was tingling. It's kind of like that demon that came in and was just like, you have strep now.
Yeah. Bob says, I don't dream.
Awkward
That's
Artist.
so sad.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Also, shout out to Bob for hosting the stream. I see that's in the notifications over here. Hosted us on his personal channel.
Awkward Artist Place says, OMG, and the curse where as soon as you get comfy in bed, you will inevitably have to get up. Yep.
It happens all the time. Or your significant other will come in and be like, move. You're on my side.
You're always on my side.
And then lay down and immediately take up 3/4 of the bed minimum. And then have violent dreams where she punches people and not understand why you get annoyed when you get punched in the face in the middle of the night.
You got a lot of cushion.
Fuck you. My face doesn't have cushion, asshat. All right. I don't think we missed... Did we miss a drink? I think we might have missed another drink from Awkward Artist Plays. Damn it.
Tea.
I feel like I have a lump in my throat. I don't know why. Probably because when I was eating, I got something stuck in there.
Is it a spider?
What's that?
Is it a spider? Because your mom's been finding spiders.
Man, I sure fucking hope not. Christina says, grr, Adam, you passed your yawn. I hope I spread that throughout the world so you all enjoy that. All right. I believe I am caught up.
Yep. I'm going to get in to my last email, the final email of the night.
Can you give it another intro? I moved my mic.
You fucking fuck. I'm going to go with... You stop!
I just breathed.
I'm going to go into my last email, the last email of the night, and it's titled Haunted Auto Parts Store.
Interesting. I wonder which one it is. Is it Riley's or AutoZone? Oh no.
What about Napa?
No one goes to Napa. They don't have any Napa know-how.
Napa's like the only...
God damn it, Napa.
Oh my God.
That dude couldn't change a fucking tire to save his life. He just blew up the car.
Dragon Ball Z reference.
All right. We haven't even gotten to the email and I'm already talking shit,
God.
so I'll just let you get going.
All right. Anyway. Greetings once again, Adam and Robin. Hello. Greetings.
Greetings.
I used to work at an auto parts store, and upon getting hired at this location, I was told by some of the employees, then my coworkers, that the building was inhabited by Casper.
Wow. We just talked about that movie in today's episode. I wonder if it was a
friendly ghost.
That might be why they named him Casper. That would make sense. I wonder if you get annoyed as a ghost being named Casper, you know? It's like, we're not all named Casper, dickhead. Like, that's just one ghost.
Then I would try to make it an effort to write on the mirror in the bathroom, like, this is my name.
Wow.
I looked at the one guy and said, Casper, you mean a friendly ghost? And he said, yep, you'll see. Just watch and pay attention. Casper moves things. What I noticed first is that Casper liked to move some of the lighter products that hung on the peg hooks, which could be taken at that whole sentence.
I am Beef Trainer in the chat just said, "This is my story." Congratulations.
You marked it though, right?
It's been marked.
Okay. Which could be taken as the wind moving them, but there would be no draft or wind, and you'd still see some of these products move anyway. Or wait.
Don't worry, it's been marked again.
Move and sway. I was made inventory specialist almost immediately, which meant that I kept up the product on the shelves and organized our backstock. One of the days in which I had just completed backstock moves, bringing up product that the computer said we needed, restocked on the sales floor, I replaced the backstock cart back in its place and proceeded back to the sales floor, which included rounding a corner of shelves and looking back. I heard fucking fuck.
It's a weird thing to hear, I am Beef Trainer.
Shut up.
You don't want to hear fucking in an auto parts store. That was my chair. That was not my butt, I promise. It made one of those leather sounds of leather rubbing on leather, and it sounded like a fart. I didn't fart, I promise.
I hate you. I looked back because I heard a cart being rolled and found that it was following me. I just calmly said, "No, Casper, the backstock moves are done. The cart needs to stay back here now," and moved the cart back again to its place. The cart did not follow after me again. We had also noticed that some of our displays on the counter would often be moved around, even when no customers were in the store examining the products. The manager and myself, usually it was two of us in the store, it was one of our company's smaller stores, would be working on other things and not be around the product displays on the counters, so we knew it was Casper. We had a management change about a month after I was hired and went a month without a named GM for our store. Once our new GM was announced, we had another month before he came in, and once he did, it seemed Casper wasn't a fan of him.
Oh no, this guy came in and fucked up the energy.
We came in one morning to find the auto battery accessories that hung along the battery rack at the top had all fallen to the floor. Peg hooks, extension bars, and everything. We decided to take a look at the security cameras once we had everything picked back up and redone, and were kind of shocked to see what we saw on the screen. The extension bar was lifted up by something invisible and allowed to drop, scattering the products and the peg hooks on the floor. The GM looked at me and I looked at him. I put my hands in the air in the gesture of I surrender and said, "I was informed here that there was a Casper.
Oh, no.
He made a backstock cart follow after me once. Were you not told of Casper before now? Casper is usually not a mess maker and seemed friendly until this."
Wow.
He's probably like, "Fuck this new guy."
Right?
Casper hadn't done anything else similar to this since then until I transferred stores. Just on occasion, made the lighter products sway per Casper's usual. To this day, I have no clue if Casper is a male or female, and I haven't worked at that location for 7 years, and to my knowledge, Casper's still there, though the crew I worked with has all moved on to other jobs or other locations. As always, you're more than welcome to share and read this on the live stream. Annette, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am Beef Trainer.
Yeah, we appreciate you sending that in. And thank you for watching us live so you got to see us read your story. It's pretty crazy. I have never worked somewhere where there was a ghost or presence that someone has warned me about. I've worked places with awful creatures, but they were all humans.
Oh my God.
I've never worked in a place where there was some sort of spiritual energy or things that people were really, really creeped out about. So the fact that a cart actually followed you and you had to tell your GM, this is the first time it's been destructive. You didn't know about this?
When the cart followed you, I was just like, that is terrifying. Imagine walking around and having something follow you that shouldn't be.
In my mind ear, I hear the music from the opening of Ghostbusters when they're going through the library, and it's like, I don't know. I definitely didn't do that sound effect very effectively, but anyone who's seen the movie knows what I'm talking about.
Phone ring.
So it's when it's ring, 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 you know what I'm talking about? So, all right. Thank you so much for sending that story in. All right, let's see what you folks had to say. I'm going to do YouTube first, then Robin's going to take over and do all the Twitch, and then I'm going to go ahead and get Marbles on stream ready. Also, big shout out to Captain Fake who just donated $10. The message was, woo! They also took over our stream boss.
Nice.
They now have, I think I'm reading 2,000 HP. It might be 2,600 though. It's very hard for me to see that far. All right, scrolling up, and I'm going to see. Is it 2600?
Yeah, it's bigger on my screen.
Nice. Good work.
Let's see. Bob says, store full of haunted auto parts. Damn it, Bob. Let's see. Mermaid Key says, ooh, haunted auto parts. Glitch says, what about Callahan auto parts? I've never heard of that.
Get the fuck out of here. It's from Tommy Boy.
Oh, really?
I go to Zelensky, the auto parts king. That's the character of Dan Aykroyd in that movie. Jay Valor says, I bought us a king-size bed where myself, the husband, the Doberman, cattle dog, and shitty cat sleep. I'm one with the pointy edges. Man, I miss king-size bed. Emily says,
I miss king-size bed, too.
Emily says, I have a king-size bed for myself, and I'm 4'11". Emily, you're a very wonderful person, but fuck you. I'm so jealous. Emily says, what the hell is Napa? It's another auto parts store. And their theme song is like, Napa know-how, Napa know-how. You've never heard their theme song? You suck. Christina Vasquez says, nice. Vivian says, just being random, but I'm eating saltwater taffy out of a glass jar with a sticker that says, romaine calm and carrot on. Wow.
See, in Hawaii, the only commercial I ever remember is where it goes like Napa Auto Parts.
That was one of their
that's the only one I know.
Emily says, the dreaded, this is one of the worst sentences you'll ever have to say and anyone will ever have to hear. I heard my parents doing the dirty and I am scared. I actually think it says scarred. So hopefully that wasn't recently or during the show. If so, put your earbuds in and turn this up as loud as you possibly can.
I when I was younger, found like condoms in my parents' like side dresser drawer, and I don't want to find that stuff ever again. I mean, if they're being safe, whatever. But I'm sure my mom's going through menopause, so it's fine. Whatever.
Vivian says, Adam's got that face that says, I definitely did just fart. I certainly didn't. Robin knows it. Robin knows what they sound like. So
they're so fucking... During dinner today, it was
the
loud.
only... I have not done it during dinner
oh my God.
in like a decade, but I was just sitting there like, everyone needs to get the fuck up away from this table because I can't move, and no one was moving. And then my mom walked away. I thought Robin was going to walk away, and she just like kind of shifted, and I was like, it's too late. Like, all systems are go on this. It was just... It was loud.
God. All right. Lunabin says, leather on leather sound. Adam was wearing leather pants. Confirmed. Awkward Artist Play says, maybe ghosts all just hate technology because...
they can't use it?
Which is why they always break stuff.
Maybe. I am caught up on YouTube, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting marbles on streams set up. Not sure how this will work, if it'll work well. If it
Lunabin says maybe the reason ghosts mess with technology is because they died before it existed, so they don't know how to work
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
But in Poltergeist, they use TV pretty well.
I mean, they came through it, so they used it as a conduit. Which Robin found in her parents' drawer one time.
Awkward Artist Play says the frequency of radios might also fuck with them. Wait, what? What did you say?
Conduit? Said it's also Robin found her parents' drawer that
Gross.
one time.
Fuck.
I have completely thrown her off with that comment.
The frequency of radios might also fuck with them because they always go staticky. I mean, I've watched a lot of Ghost Adventures lately, and they use that little the radio thing that goes through all the different radio stations.
Hate it so much.
That thing is so annoying.
The show
I can't
sucks
stand
so
it.
bad.
Captain Fake Eye goes, can you imagine a ghost screaming silently, Edith, how does this newfangled telegraph work? Why aren't there any dots or dashes? Only tiny letters? I think that'd be so fucking cute. I'm Beef Trainer says, like I said, I'm very used to strange ghost activities around me. I've often wondered if I'm haunted, but places I've had these experiences have had a history of ghost activities.
Sounds like you need to talk to someone with some Napa know-how. That's just going to be stuck in my head forever now.
Lunabin goes, Johnny, how do I make this picture box turn on? The new tenants just talk to this Alexa person all the time. Oh my God. It's so true though.
Top drawer.
Captain Fake Eye goes, Herbert, why doesn't the gramophone play any song? And who's Siri? Oh, this is so fucking good. Oh God. I'm What's for Dinner goes, Jarvis, why are the living always staring at those little bricks? Glitch. Oh no, I don't want to hear my voice again.
Alright, go ahead and type an exclamation point vote, then a space, and the number that corresponds to the track you would like to race while Robin continues to read messages.
Glitch goes, is Zach Bagel's spirit box designed by Ed Hardy? Dude, so we watched an episode.
That's a good fucking joke.
We watched an episode the other day, and he was wearing this stupid outfit that had like the two like independence crosses on his shoulder pads.
He looked like a fucking Nazi. He looked like someone who's like, I want to look as much like an SS officer without really being an SS officer.
It was so ridiculous. Kind of.
I was just watching it like, why do you watch this trash?
Awkward Artist Play says, okay, guys, I'm going to go. Love you guys. Keep on creeping on. Thanks for joining us for the show. Oh, man. Ugh.
It is so hot in here right now.
Is it? It's not that bad. I am wearing like what are those dry fit shirts? They're like the little workout shirts. Yeah. Because I haven't worn like an actual dress shirt in a while because I haven't had to because I'm unemployment. But I just had to. We went to the post office today just to drop off mail, and I just threw on a polo because why not? I guess. Fuck, my hair is a mess. I'm looking at myself and I hate my.
You look great.
Thanks.
Stop talking bad about yourself. My throat is filled with junk. I like that you're the one that typed in commands.
I don't know what commands there are.
I literally had you come over and look at all of them. Looks like Pixel's Death Alley has 6 votes already, and there's a bunch of single votes scattered throughout. Average time to complete it is 2 minutes and 33 seconds. We'll let it scroll one more time before we confirm that will be what we're going with.
I'm What's Her Name says, Cue Nelly. It's so hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
I'm not taking off my clothes until this is over, and then I'm just going to go buck naked for the rest of the night.
Is that the one that's like, good gracious, ass is bodacious or something?
I think so. All I know is that one spot, though. Is getting hot here. Not yet. Exclamation point play when the race has started. Right now we're just taking the votes.
Let's see. Meadows said, hey guys, you have drinks. You owe me a drink. Adam does. I have tea. More milk tea. I made a lot.
Coke and Fireball.
Glitch says, look up his outfit from when he was in the Wild West town.
No, I refuse. All right, local stats for Pixel's Death Alley. We finish it in 2 minutes and 17 seconds on average, which means we're better than the average people. Glitch is the one who holds the record with 2 minutes flat. Although Ultra Ghost holds the all-time record with 1 minute and 6 seconds. Holy
Meadows
shit.
redeemed a high five. Captain Fake Ice says, good gracious, asses bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience.
Pretty good.
I don't know any of the words, man. I'm Beef Trainer says, it's feeling so hot in here in Ohio that we're now trying to cool off with Talenti Gelato. Nice. I hear that stuff's good, though.
Exclamation point play to join the race.
Why are my caps locks on?
No one knows.
I'm going to check out the commands. What do we got?
It's getting hot in her. 12 marbles? Where the hell is everyone at? Exclamation point play to join the race. I know everyone's sitting around thinking about the shittiest thing they could say possible.
Their marbles,
about Zach Bagels.
The marbles races are just, what are the things called? Opportunities for you folks to win some free stickers or coasters or whatever it is. So if you guys are on the stream and you guys like free stuff, it doesn't hurt to just type in exclamation point play and join.
Indeed. We're up to 20. That looks about right. Again, 1 minute and 6 seconds is the time we are aiming for, but if you want to break the Scaryish record, 2 minutes, 0.249.
Oh, there's an uptime one, watch time one. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's a lot of
cool commands.
Yeah, it's cool different commands here.
All right, I'm going to start the timer. I'm going to put it at 30 seconds, so you all have 30 seconds from right now to get your marble on stream by typing exclamation point play. Oh my lord, it's hot. Dude, I cannot wait to not be in this room. IMB Trainer says, Robin, you and Adam should really try Talenti
Gelato.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of gelato, actually. I used to have to take my mom all over Vegas when she used to visit to find gelato. And I was just like, I'd rather have ice cream. And I don't really like ice cream that much.
Really?
Yeah.
When did we find...
I mean, I think it was right around the time that we were living in the apartments with Charlie.
You mean when we went to Rita's?
No. Before that, I used to have to take her to Planet Hollywood because it was a place she liked.
Oh,
It might have been before I met you.
Yeah, it was before you met me.
Long ago.
Yeah. Glitch
the dark
says,
times.
The Glitch says, it's so hot in Texas, I'm going to open a gator farm in my pants.
I somehow jumped off the map to start, so I have lost. Actually, Faison was in first place, but is now not Lore and 588. and Robin are neck and neck for
Glitch,
first place.
His ghost ball's like way up there.
It is. There's a lot of different spots where you can get stuck. So we'll see how long Laura Ann stays in the lead. Never mind. Lucy's now in first place. However, they hit that fucking thing and it slowed them down. Laura Ann is taking... I know I can only just say Laura, but I just say Laura Ann. Laura Ann is taking the lead and it's creeping through that pretty easily. ASP Bunny has not fallen off the side. You really want to run in the center on this track, because if you go side to side, you can get knocked off or you'll hit one of those stupid poles that'll slow you down. So that was a pretty good route. Mondo, Alba, Bob, and Glitchgrim have all fallen off the side.
Lunabin says, hear me out. Zach Backpack meets Joe Exotic for a reality show.
Wow. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, God.
David's in second place. I Am Beef Trainer is in 0th place because they fell off. I Am What's for Dinner has now taken the lead and is really taking that straight line down. Damn, you hit that one so fucking hard and crept through really easily. There's only one more left before the end, so I Am What's for Dinner is in pretty good shape right now. If they don't fall off, I've been saying go down the middle. The scriptery has fallen off. I'm What's for Dinner is giving people a chance to catch up. Here comes Glitch Ghost Ball. It's probably going to retain the world record. Second place looks like is still Laura back there trying to catch up, but I'm What's for Dinner is taking a pretty good route through these stupid little swinging things. Lucy said no and shot right the fuck off the map. It was a good shot though. Laura and David are trying to creep through. But unless I'm What's for Dinner gets launched off the edge of the map, oh no, here comes Laura Ann. Also hits the same rod, does not make it through. It looks like, congratulations, I'm What's for Dinner. You have won this race. So we'll let everyone else trickle in. I finished in 10th place because I was the first person to fall off, I guess. I feel like that should be last. Laura Ann takes second. It looks like Squidward's Poppy takes third. Emily takes fourth. Robin is fifth. Looks like actually Faison will be 6th. Meadows is 7th. And everyone's waiting for the Fancy Iguana, which should not take long. There's a blue wave of death approaching, but it's way back there, so you have plenty of time to make it through. And we'll get into our second and final race of the evening. It is so freaking hot.
Lunabin asks, is it called Italian ice or water ice? I call it Italian ice.
I've heard that.
I'm What's for Dinner says, it feels like I'm living in Satan's asshole, and he has swamp ass. What the fuck?
I'm What's for Dinner has passed it to Laura Ann, says, woo, second place. Wow, so many people died. Laura Ann, congratulations on your victory. If you would like to know what to do, there's 2 steps. 1, email storytime@scaryish.com and let us know a place where we can send a sticker. And 2, you can type in !store or !merch and click on that. You'll go to our website, which will show you the 3 stores we have set up. Take Robin's Kawaii Corner, check out the Scaryish stickers, and pick a design. And if it is available, Robin will send it your way. All right, let's get voting. What?
For who?
For Laura Ann.
Oh, okay. I'm What's for Dinner, pass it on?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I didn't see that. That's why I asked.
I read it out loud. You just don't listen to anything I say. Somehow I accidentally put us in a race. I'm going to back us out of that. Confirm. Race. All right, ! Vote. Then in space, then the number of the track you would like to race. Ow. Why are you poking me?
Because I can. Haters gonna hate. Taters gonna tate. Oops, that's not how we do it. 20.
All right, the votes are coming in. Looks like right now Convergence is in the lead. I think that's the one I voted for, but it already scrolled past and I couldn't remember the number, so I just voted for 4.
What?
That's the Terminator theme song. It's been nice to spend this time with you all this evening.
What time is it? Is there still light outside?
Yeah, there is. It's approaching the longest day
What?
of the year, so.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the end of June 20th, right around the equinox is when you'll have your longest day. It is 7:51. There's definitely the sun still outside.
Summer solstice, is that coming soon?
That's the one. All right. Stop poking me. All right. Pretty please stop tickling me.
Email the Rat says Terminator is free on YouTube.
Email the Rat, huh?
Emily the Rat.
She said email.
No, I didn't.
Everyone back me up on this.
Fuck you.
She totally said email.
Your email.
Right now, Convergence has 5 votes. It looks like it's going to be our track. Let's scroll up and look at some of the stats. Please stop hitting me.
I'm not.
I was just about to grab my drink and then you punched me.
I'm fisting you.
All right. Takes 2 minutes and 25 seconds for average folks to complete it. Takes us 2 minutes and 29 seconds.
Everyone says I said email. I don't.
Told you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say email.
Record
Emily.
time was by Baked Fishy in 1 minute and 18 seconds. Locally, it's 2 minutes by Emanon.
Emily said, I am email now.
I am email now.
Fuck.
All your base are belong to us. Robin was in charge of the localization on that one. All right, we're going to race this one. Nothing else is going to catch up to it. So right now, well, I guess not right now. Wait a sec. Yeah, keep waiting. Okay, exclamation point play to join in.
Oh my goodness. What time is it? It seems so early.
It's 7:52. You just asked like what time it was. Why is the sun still out? And I read you the time like 2 minutes ago.
Oh. I was too busy looking at the sun still
Robin
out.
is unwinding at the end here, folks. Go ahead and get your marbles in. We had 21 last time. We need at least 21 this time. Did you get your marble in?
Yeah. Emily says it's 10:53. So what? 7:53. What is that? East Coast?
That's East Coast.
Dang.
All right, we got 20 marbles. Need one more to get to where we were before, and I will be happy.
Now I have that song about getting hot in here. I just want you to take off all your clothes.
It's gonna happen. It just might take a minute. I don't see David on here. I'm pretty sure David bailed on us. But that's okay. We understand.
David?
God, I hate you. All right. There he is. I think he likes the drama. I think he likes being like the last one in. All right, we got 7 seconds left to go before we finish out
Emily
the races.
says Tennessee. Tennessee, how far is that?
Tennessee's the East Coast. It's the state, 2 states below Indiana. It's Kentucky, then Tennessee.
That's not Midwest?
I mean, technically, yeah, it's the Midwest.
Oh.
All right. I think they might be considered like part of Appalachia because they have the Smoky Mountains in there too.
Squidward's Poppy says it's almost Powhana time for me, which means they're almost done with work.
Right on. Mondo Alba is the first one out of the elevator, but we'll see who the first one is to get down. That sounded weird.
We watched the stupid Try Guys video today where they dress
Mondo
up as
Alba got through first.
Like sexy future jobs, and there were so many bad sexual innuendos.
There really was, but it was funny. Mondo Alba took a pretty good line through that. Here comes the jump. They have successfully navigated their way through it. Now we will watch as everyone else jumps while Mondo Alba tries to increase the lead and see if anyone does not make it. Looks like Bob leads that group. And you can watch as everyone else goes through it. All right. No one has fallen off quite yet. Lasties are coming through. The Robin Grace is in last place right now. Laura Ann is in first place.
Wow.
Mondo Alba right behind. There's Eminon's Ghost Ball. Bob says, fuck this game, I quit. Jumps off the edge.
Emily the Rat said, I went to Shane's Bridge. That's so funny. Which is Goatman's Bridge? That one?
Okay, so lots of stuff has happened. I have fallen off. ASB Bunny, I Am Beef Trainer, Mondo Alba, and the Robin Grace have all fallen off the track, including Laura Ann. Cat Beatrix is now in first place. Congrats, Cat Beatrix. They just slammed into this rod. Super. Okay.
That's what she said.
They just collided with this obstacle. Very hard. I can't get around that word. Lunabin has fallen off. Eminon's Ghost Ball is trying to keep the record, but Cat Beatrix is trying to take it from him. Although it looks like we're coming up at the end and there's not a whole lot of obstacles left, Eminon will retain the record. I'm What's for Dinner is trying to go for that rare twofer. Cat Beatrix is trying to say, I want that. Captain Fake Eye says, fuck this game, I quit. And there's no way you're going to get launched off. It looks like Cat Beatrix, congratulations. You have taken the victory with I'm What's for Dinner finishing second, Squidward's Poppy finishing third, and Mermaid Key saying, I give up.
Thank you so much for joining us, Emily. Have a good night. Unless
people get really stuck, I don't think anyone's going to get caught by the blue wave of death.
Glitch says he lives by that Goatman's Bridge. That's kind of cool.
Interesting.
That's scary, but cool.
Yeah, Emily's going to be lasty, but there is like a long ways between her and the final blue wave of death.
Cat said pass it, so I'm what's for dinner. I'm assuming he's gonna say pass it. So then
Squidward's Poppy would be the next person. Cat says pass it.
I'm what's for dinner says good night for the sinner.
Gag dinner. That is so fucking funny. All right, Squidward's Poppy, congratulations. The sinner decided to pass to you. So email storytime@scaryish.com with the mailing address and go to Robin's Quiet Corner and check out those stickers. You can type in !stores or !merch in the chat. Those work when we're not on the air, by the way.
I think it's just store, not stores.
Either way, give it a shot. Should work. Robin has to correct everything I say.
I'm just saying because I just typed !store earlier.
It has a cooldown, so if you do it within 15 seconds of someone else doing it, it will not work. So I guess just do !merch.
Bitch.
Indeed. So go over to Robin's Quiet Corner, check out all of the sticker designs that... Oh, they're passing to Lucy.
So Lucy, if you could do that then.
No one wants our merch. We fucking get it, okay? All right. Putting this over here. Moving us back to the normal screen, and then we'll get ready for the outro. After Lucy would be David Meadows, and then actually Faison. So we'll hope that Lucy accepts this generous offering. Robin is in her mode where she needs to constantly be touching things right now, so... All right. That was fun. Marbles is always fun, and now we have that battle mode at the beginning so you all can knock each other around while you wait for 5, and let's be real, 7 minutes for us to start the show, so something to keep you folks entertained. It's good stuff. I enjoy doing stuff like that. We try and find stuff to enhance the stream. We've been looking at a couple of other things that we're maybe going to look into getting new stuff. It's very vague. I don't know. We don't have anything set in stone, so we'll see what comes. But we're always trying to add new stuff for production value to the stream. So, all right. I want to thank everyone who sent in a story this week. We sincerely appreciate you folks sharing those details with us. It's not easy to write in a story about something that's happened to you or a dream that you've had or an experience that you've gone through or someone you know has gone through. So we do appreciate that. If you have a story you would like to share, please email storytime@scaryish.com or go to our website, scaryish.com, and click on Contact Us. Fill out that form. It comes directly to us. Or you can hit us up on any of our social medias. Facebook is facebook.com/Scaryish Podcast. Twitter is @ScarishPod, and Instagram is @Scaryish Podcast. Robin, for folks who would like to donate to us monetarily, how can they do so?
You can go to patreon.com/Scaryish Podcast. There's a whole bunch of different tiers on there. Tiers start at $8. You can also go to ko-fi.com/Scaryish Podcast, and those are one-time donations. All your donations go to helping us upgrade our studio setup and keep this podcast going, help us live.
Help us live. I want to live. That's it?
Yeah, that's all. Isn't that what I normally do?
I don't know. I just heard the joke, so I'll mark that. And I think that's just about everything we have for this episode of Storytime. So, Robin, go ahead and sign us out.
Keep on creeping on, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.